Welcome all soldiers to the Fantasy Football War Council's podcast. Here are your generals, Jonathan Arneson, Daniel Gutierrez, and Ali Vagefi.
Hello and welcome to another meeting of the Fantasy Football War Council. I'm your General of the South, Jonathan, and as always, I'm joined by my rival in the North, Daniel. It's playoff time. Woo!
It's playoff time for some. The rest of us toiling down here in the consolation bracket. Well
It's
done.
not a bad place to be. It's not a bad place to be.
No. You're gunning for first, and I'm gunning for first overall, but I think your hopes are a lot higher than mine at this point in time.
Well, my hopes are higher, but it's farther to fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, on today's podcast, we will review our first week in the playoffs, but first the news.
Oh, one of the casualties of the Buccaneers-Saints game where the Saints took a baseball bat to our team. Buccaneers wide receiver Chris Godwin out for the season with torn ACL and MCL. He had a torn ACL, and the dude tried to come back into the game. It is a tough mamma jamma.
Yeah, he is, but it's sad to see this late in the season. It means, normal timelines, there's no way he starts next year, and he's probably going to be gone for at least the first 4+ weeks.
Well, even it impacts him further because he's on the franchise tag.
And he was looking for a big contract this year, I know. I saw the meme a week ago that he was primed for a huge contract, and this does not help.
It does not help at all. He is a free agent.
Yeah.
So poor guy couldn't be a worse time for him. I hope we take care of him the best that we can.
Yeah. I do like Chris Godwin. I feel like we got a lot of Buccaneer news today. Buccaneers signed veteran Pro Bowl running back Le'Veon Bell. I don't know how to feel about this.
Depth, I'm not too happy about it. As soon as I heard that, I figured Fournette was probably going to be hitting IR. And then like 2 hours later, the news came out that he's more than likely going to be hitting IR for the rest of the season.
Yeah. At least it's only a few weeks. They said he'll be back, but I'm not feeling comfortable about our running back squad at the moment.
No, I'm not feeling very comfortable with my fantasy running back squad without him also.
Yeah.
All right. Teddy Bridgewater released from the hospital after overnight stay, enters concussion protocol. He will be out for the week, and backup will be starting.
Drew Lock, right?
Drew Lock. Thank you. I was looking for the name.
That's all right. He did really well in his time on the field. Threw a touchdown right away on the first drive that he came in. So not a bad thing. He's done well when Bridgewater didn't play.
Yeah. It's still sad to see.
It's good to see Bridgewater getting released.
Yeah.
It's also that the Chargers tight end last week went to the hospital. He got released, and they diagnosed it as a concussion as well. He got knocked out on the field, and when they took him off, he was on the stretcher and he was seizing. So that was kind of rough to watch.
Yep.
Saints hand Tom Brady his first shutout loss since 2006. That was a rough game altogether. Just rough.
That was. Yep. Well, this next bit of news shows how much. Buccaneers wide receiver Mike Evans, hamstring. Chris Godwin, knee. Running back Leonard Fournette, hamstring. And Levante David sprang foot. All exited the game early versus the Saints and are all expected to miss this week and possibly the rest of the season. Mike Evans is the most likely, and they say that he's probably going to be a game-time decision, but they are going to be putting Levante David and Leonard Fournette on IR for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that was a little heartbreaking to lose David right when I needed him most. Ouch. Continuing our bad news, COVID count. We get to talk about all the players here, and there's quite a few of them. How many did you say right now?
There are over 150 players in the COVID protocol currently. I just pulled up a news thing for NFL COVID tracker on CBS News. It's breaking down per team. Some teams are just are brutal.
Yeah, the Chiefs are struggling right now. They've got
Chiefs are
Tyreek Hill,
struggling
quite a
bad.
bunch of few people,
Mhm.
Kelsey among them. I know Von Miller for the
Hill,
Rams.
Kelsey, Buckner, their kicker, which, and Chris Jones too, like some of their best players.
Yeah,
I
they were saying that game is possibly going to get moved to Tuesday. So,
yeah, crazy man.
yeah.
I think this year has proven how undervalued kickers are in the NFL. There've just been some like kickers lost between at the beginning of the games, and the teams are going for two, or they're trying to get other players to try to kick field goals, like the Carolina Panthers did when Gonzalez like tore his quad or something like that before the game. It was comical. Have you seen the video of that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, they basically he like tried to kick and he immediately went down and grabbed his leg and like limped off the
Mm.
field. And this was in pregame warmup, so it's not like they had time. So then all of a sudden you see all of these other players like coming out of the locker room, and they're all like attempting like 20-yard field goal, 25-yard field goal. They basically held like open tryouts for anybody that thought that they could kick the ball, and it is a mess. There's shanks everywhere, and if it even makes it, and it's just like, yeah, you guys are undervaluing your kickers. Every team is, these,
Well,
and no one else is able to do it.
to our old segment, kickers are people too.
That's
So,
right.
that's a shame. But I got to find that video. That sounds funny to watch.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Open tryouts. Next bit of news, which is a bit of news that we are all happy about, and we are all sad that it went that direction because we kind of had high hopes when it was first announced that this was a move. But Urban Meyer has been released after only 13 games with the Jaguars. Interim head coach Darrell Bevell has a chance to have a better record in the NFL this season than Urban Meyer. More wins.
How sad is that? There's only a few games left, and he can already do better.
He could already do better.
Mm, what a
They
train
won
wreck.
last weekend, didn't they? Did they win last
Yes,
weekend? Yeah.
yes, I believe they did.
So they now already one down, two to go to have a better record than
Um,
yeah, Urban
Funny
Meyer.
I mean, they won, and then the Lions won, and something about no, I think the Jags lost last weekend. I'm sorry, because with their loss and the Lions win, the Jags took the first overall pick in the draft.
Oh, did they?
Yes,
Oh man.
I know. So with our next bit of news, Tyler Huntley makes a new Ravens record. He is the first player to throw for 2 touchdowns and run for 2 touchdowns in the Ravens organization, something Lamar Jackson has not been able to do yet.
He was good.
He was
I was
phenomenal.
I was rooting for them. I'm glad they went for 2, but I hated the play call. Like sprint right option when it's your last play of the game, like everything runs on it. You're literally giving yourself half of the field to make your plays on. I think that that's such a mistake. I
Yeah,
was a little bummed to see that play call. Yes, of course they went to Mark Andrews. Yes, of course Mark Andrews is covered. He had a chance at it, but like you're literally cutting off half of the field. Marquise Brown was open in the back of the end zone, but you're sprinting so far that you're not looking for him anymore. Like just
hmm
a bad play call for the situation, I think.
it was, and it closed literally, like you said, it closes half the field off. You don't even look that way. Yeah,
Yeah. I love the call. Like, let's win now. You know?
yeah,
You got 2 yards to win the game. You
but
get it.
utilize everything you got.
But have a better play call than freaking sprint right option. I mean, yeah. So,
Maybe he thought it was quick and sneaky. I don't know. So
I mean, if you're like doing a boot out of a play action or something, at least it's freezing linebackers. But when you're just running that direction, the whole defense is going that way because if you throw
yeah.
across your body to the other side, it's more than likely an interception. Like, Yeah.
Yeah.
You use
Bad
the
call.
53 in the third, man. Don't cut that in half. All right. The next bit of news. Lamar Jackson is still not practicing, so another
Tyler
Huntley game.
Huntley. Yeah.
Another Huntley.
Definitely start him and play him. They say he'll be a back end quarterback one this week. So I mean, he put up
Ooh.
44 points last week for our league points. So yeah.
And another bit of news on that. Maybe Ali should drop Tua and pick up Tyler Huntley, even though he says he's going to ride or die with Patrick Mahomes here on out.
Oh, he's going back to Patrick Mahomes, is he?
That's what he said. He said, make sure to tell the people that I'm going to be ride or die with Patrick Mahomes this week.
Well, that's
He's going to drop Tua.
something. That's something. It's a shame I'm really not playing him because that would all go to Kelsey. So
Well, yeah, Kelsey's out though. So
I'm hoping he's back. I got fingers crossed and high hopes. Let me tell you, I'm bringing all the magic and spell power to this week. So,
oh man,
because if I make it next week, I don't care win or loss. I'm in the championship, and it's most likely against my wife. So,
yeah, I think so.
yeah, me too. All right. Well, in our first battle of the evening, Stonewall Your Face took it to Mixon's Brigade and put up the wall. Mixon's Brigade couldn't scale anything with a score of 193.3 to 176.15, beating Mixon's Brigade to a pulp by 36.85 points, our biggest blowout of the week, giving Ali his second Bronze Star of the season. But with Allen having the lowest score of the week, this is his third manager MIA of the season, making him this week's cannon fodder. Allen, where did you go? With this score, we know you didn't show up at all. With this loss, you get thrown into the match for the most average draft pick. That's right, 5th place. Will you show up next week? If I were you, I'm not sure I would show up. Give you one spot better in next year's draft. But enjoy this week's cannon fodder. Daniel, fire everything! I know that this is the biggest blowout. 176. What did you think of the scores in our playoffs this week?
I'm looking at a majority of them and thinking that some weeks these are manager MIA like scores. 176, some weeks that'd be a manager MIA, you know? And even in our next matchup, there's even lower than that, you know? Nobody crossed 200 points this week. It was a brutal week of fantasy overall, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Some of those games were rough to watch. I mean, they were good games on the TV, but when your key players are not putting up, Metcalf only had 8 points, 8.2. And I mean, that was miserable. He dropped a touchdown pass. He had one overthrown to him that was clearly wide open. He was 3 to 4 steps ahead of his defender, and Russell Wilson threw the ball 6 yards beyond him. That's not something you see when he's throwing the ball to Lockett.
Yeah.
I mean, he just hasn't found stride with Metcalf yet.
He just thinks he's bigger for some reason. Just going to throw it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Faster. He's bigger, so he's faster.
So, 2 things I noticed. Ali went with Tua Tagovailoa and only got 20 points. How did Patrick Mahomes do this week for him?
40-something points. 44.
It was over 40 points, yeah.
It was.
And then, did you notice his defense as well? He played Arizona.
Yep, I saw that.
And that was Tampa Bay who doubled those points.
Yes, that's right.
So that's 1 for 13, if I'm correct, right? We got to keep track while he's not here.
I think it is 1 for 13, and I should have taken that trade from him for Tampa earlier on in the season.
Yes, you should have. Yes, you should have. Well, good
His
job, Ali.
defense players were really his saving grace
Oh, yeah.
this week. That was the difference
Darius
in this
Leonard
matchup,
is, I
really.
mean, that's his future tag. He's got him, he's had him for years, and he's never going to let this man go.
Yep, for sure.
Well, congratulations, Ali. Moving up in the playoffs.
Ooh, next bracket. All right. In our second battle of the week, Lead Balls hands the Purple Heart to 3 sheets to the wind with a score of 160.15 to 192.95 for a point differential of 32.8 points. Uncle Rob's 192.5 points was enough to earn him the Medal of Distinction for the highest score of the week, while Mario's valiant season comes to an end. Lead Balls moves on in the playoffs and is one step closer to earning the championship in his first season in the league, which is a huge accomplishment. With this decisive win, Lead Balls goes into a matchup with the number 1 overall seeded SC Slave Runners in the second round of the playoffs. SC Slave Runners has a record of 13-1 and scored 257 points on his bye week. We'll see how this works out for Lead Balls any given Sunday, but I think John has the edge for this next weekend, but we'll get to that later.
I'm over on the sidelines just punching the punching bag. I'm ready. I'm waiting.
Yeah. Is that the best you can do? You're screaming on the sideline.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's sad. Like, okay, 32 points is the difference in this game, and it's the Purple Heart. Kind of funny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Mario. Things just didn't work out. I mean, Jamar Chase, 0.8.
Yeah.
That's
the like glaring thing on
that's
on
like
his
right in
lineup.
the heart. I mean, he could have gotten by with the rest of the, what I see. Freeman putting up 4 points and Pitts only having 9. I can see these things. Godwin got hurt, 7 points, but like 0.8 from your stud player, possible tag.
Yep, that's painful.
Yeah.
And the big difference is New England's been putting up like 30 to 40 points every week, and they put up 12.05 this week.
When he needed it.
Right when he needed it, compared to San Francisco's 35.05 points. So, yeah, that is those two things that we just talked about. Jamar Chase and San Francisco defense are basically the difference in this entire game.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, San Francisco played Atlanta. It was a really good matchup for them. And New England usually stops the running backs, but just could not stop Jonathan Taylor. And what a monster he is.
Could not. After Brady's flop against the Saints, Jonathan Taylor MVP?
Oh, I would love to see that.
Maybe?
Oh,
Maybe a non-quarterback for a long time, because every quarterback has just face planted at some point in the season.
It's always a quarterback. Come on. I hope it goes Jonathan Taylor. He has played phenomenal, and I would love to see him get it. It just makes the tag so much sweeter.
And the draft.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Moving on to Treasure Hunter of the Week. Vince wins Treasure Hunter of the Week for picking up Jalen Hurts, who put up 33.2 points. Runner-up, USS Grant, with 27.65 points on Philadelphia defense. Congratulations, Vince.
I would like to point out that Vince scored 180.55 this week. He would have beat 3 of the 4 playoff teams. So
Yeah. That's much better than my 116 my team put up this week.
Oh, man. That's good thing you weren't playing anybody.
Oh, man.
MIA their numbers.
Oh, yeah. Brady, Evans, Fournette, like single digits for every single one of them.
We'll get into that in your in the pick-ems. We'll see how your team's going to do. So Last week, we all predicted 2-0, and we did it. We all had the same picks, and we were right. Let's see how we do this week, and let's pick them.
In our first battle in the championship rally rounds, SC Slave Runner with a record of 13-1, our all-time most wins in a season in a 20-year league. Congratulations. Putting up 257 points on a bye week. Hopefully he didn't blow his wad. Against Lead Balls, 7-7, the third seed in the playoffs. Purple Heart 4 times, but has handed his own out the last couple of weeks. Who's going to take it to move on to our league championship?
So he was the 5th seed. That's why I get to play him. Highest seed plays the lowest seed.
My bad. 5th
No.
seed.
I'm excited for this. I mean, he's played really well all season long. He does play well when it counts. But I stare at that 50-50 roster that he's got at the moment, 7-7, and I'm feeling confident. I hope to hand him his 5th Purple Heart. We will definitely name that award after him after this point.
Yeah, I'm taking you as well. It's just, he's got some COVID, some injuries he's dealing with, and you're coming in pretty strong. I mean, you're missing Kelsey, but for the most part.
And David, but I've got some waivers in tonight. I think I'll be able to manage.
Yep, I think so.
And I hope that Kelsey comes back, because that 35-point game he put up this week would be really nice to pair that with another one. So
yeah, that was his best game of the season.
Oh, it really was. It truly was. So good luck, Lead Balls. It's going to be a good matchup.
It will be.
In our second battle of the top, running for the championship, we have a real matchup. In the northern corner, we have a real winner. 3 Bronze Stars, 2 Medal of Distinctions. She holds 2 Treasure Hunters of the Week, but she's got an MIA in there. We have the number 2 seed, Uterus S. Grant. In the southern corner, we have the number 3 seed, winner of 2 Bronze Stars himself, 1 Purple Heart, a treasure hunter of his own, and don't forget his manager MIA, Stonewall Your Face. So the number 3 seed versus the number 2 seed. She sits at 9-5, and he sits at 9-5. What do you think?
I did pick Uterus S. Grant, but that was also before I had the news that Austin Eckler is out on the COVID list.
Yeah, she found out like 15 minutes before we started recording this, and but she's already got some waivers in place, so I think
she does. And then she's also got just good players on her bench, like James Conner might play this week as well. I am going with Uterus S. Grant because she has been so strong this year, and we'll see how it goes.
I agree. I'm going to double down with it here, and I'm going Uterus S. Grant. I'm hoping that it's a husband and wife championship. I would sure love to win that one.
Well, I also want to circle back and give credit where credit's due. I did not mention that SC Slave Runners has 5 Bronze Stars and 4 Medals of Distinction this year, highest in both categories, and 0 MIA. That is a dominant season, John.
I got to say, that one loss to Mario, congratulations, Mario, by the way, ruined my perfect season. I was points away from an MIA. I want to say that's the week that she got hers. She saved me.
She fell on her sword for you.
She totally saved me. So, well, I hope she makes it through this round. Ollie does make a really nice stepping stone. But if he makes it past her, I hope he's my stepping stone next week. So.
Or maybe he's making you another poster. We'll see.
I'll put it right next to the other one. I promise I will. So.
So funny.
In our next matchup, the first of our consolation bracket. I know, right? All right. These are the guys going for the first overall pick in our league. 7th place winner of the consolation bracket takes that glorious first overall draft pick. And we have the Boston Teabaggers versus Union Ambush. 7th seed versus 10th seed. Daniel, you sit at 5-9. He sits at 3-11. And when I stare at it, you've got a Bronze Star, 2 Medals of Distinction. You've been Treasure Hunter of the Week twice. You got 2 Purple Hearts, and you are a double manager MIA, which makes you a cannon fodder.
Definitely.
And he doesn't have much, but he is a 1-time Medal of Distinction, 2 Purple Hearts. He's got 3 Treasure Hunters, and he is the leader of the Treasure Hunter. Not hard to do when you sit at 10th seed all season. But 2 manager MIA, which is kind of a shocker. He, being that low, he never got MIA that much. So good job on that.
He did not. I am devastated at this point.
I agree. I was going to pick you, and then all those injuries to Tampa Bay, and then now you're having your COVID issues of your own.
Yep.
His team looks like a monster. And while last night I was writing this episode, I started dabbling into our record book. And there was some things that stand out to me when I was looking at points projected for the rest of the season. And funny enough, Union Ambush sits at number 3 of highest, or number 4, number 4 of highest points, which is above you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got, lost Leonard Fournette, lost Mike Evans, lost Darren Waller, lost Elijah Mitchell. That's really hard to overcome. At this point, I've got Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson starting, both New England Patriots running backs. And I am hoping to have some waiver claims. Devontae Parker and A.J. Brown as my wide receivers, even though A.J. Brown is still not off of IR technically. He's supposed to play this week, but, I've got a lot of just, Hail Marys going on there.
Yeah, that sounds very scary. I got butterflies in my stomach. That's making me a little woo. A.J. Brown, that scares me. I'm not sure I could trust Ryan Tannehill at all as a man that rode him for the first 4 to 6 weeks. I'm not sure I could trust that right now.
Nope. He hasn't broken 200 yards passing ever since A.J. Brown went on IR.
Yeah, and Julio Jones hasn't been the meal ticket that we expected him to be for the Titans. So
yep.
I'm going Union Ambush as well. Catch his break? Question mark?
Yeah, I think he caught his break from my team breaking at this point. Yes.
Well, we'll see.
I really believe so.
We'll see if he can overcome it, because he may not. Last few weeks, he's been the lowest scoring team. So can he recover from the backlash of the bad curse?
Yeah, well, it seems to bounce my way. I'm not too hopeful here. I am not too hopeful. Even if I get every single waiver that I put in, I am still not very hopeful at this point in time. But we'll see how that goes.
Well, good luck.
All right. Yeah. In our next matchup for the consolation bracket, the Antietam A team, 9-5 in 8th place, versus Lincoln's Long Gun, 5-9. Sorry, Antietam A team, 5-9 in 8th place, and Lincoln's Long Gun, 5-9 in 9th place. Man, oh man. Lincoln's Long Gun has 1 Bronze Star, 1 Medal of Distinction, 2 Purple Heart, 2 Treasure Hunter, and 2 MIA. He wanted the most distributed amount of awards this year. Well, Antietam A-Team has 2 Medals of Distinction, 1 Purple Heart, 1 Treasure Hunter, and 1 MIA. So pretty even on those stats. I am going.
I hear the cogs turning. I think
I
you're
know.
changing. I think the winds are turning for you.
I'm. Go ahead, you go.
I'm feeling strongly about mine. I don't feel doubtly. I am going Scott. Antietam A-Team is going to take this victory here. He is the highest projected team this week. If you look at projection points on the main league page, not on what you're looking at right now, for the remainder of the season, this game and next week, he has got the most points, and it was by a large amount of like 40 points.
Yeah, I am going to stick with my pick, and I'm going to go Lincoln's Long Gun on this one.
Ooh, I like it. We're going differ. We can have a difference here. I need to make up 2 points. Technically, I need 3 to win, so let's hope that we differ on the next one, too.
Oh, I don't know if we differ.
I think we do. In our next and final matchup, we have 3 Sheets to the Win versus Mixon's Brigade.
Our first playoff losers.
Yes, they're going to fight for 5th or 6th place. It's, really the worst battle to be in. You're middle of the draft, right? And
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It sucks either way, right?
Yep. You're either 5th pick or 6th pick.
Yeah. 3 Sheets to the Win sits at 8 and 6. He is the 4th seed currently, and Mixon's Brigade is 6 and 8 at the 6th seed. When looking at it, 3 Sheets to the Win has 2 Bronze Stars. I was one of those. He beat me. It was terrible. A Medal of Distinction, also against me. 2 Treasure Hunters of the Week, 1 Purple Heart, and he is a cannon fodder survivor with 2 MIA. On the other end, we have Mixon's Brigade, 1 Medal of Distinction, 1 Purple Heart, and 1 Treasure Hunter with, that's right, 4 MIA. He currently holds the most, and he is definitely the cannon fodder king. He will, unless something changes, be our prisoner of war. I don't know. I think Mario has reached his quota of wins. He's already beat everybody at least once, and now it's time to lose against Mixon.
Yeah.
Mixon.
You're taking Mixon. I am taking 3 Sheets.
Hey, 2-point differ. This could tie up things. I like this.
This could tie up things.
Yeah, I told your brother while we were working today, I'm going with my theory that he beats everybody only once and loses that second matchup. So,
hey, that's not a bad.
because he did. He started out every time he played somebody. The first time he played them, he destroyed them. And I'm talking games that we didn't expect him to do. He beat me. He beat Chas. I mean, I think he even beat your uncle once. He's literally gone through the league once on everybody, and then he loses that second time around. So
yeah, 8 and 6 isn't a bad record this year.
It's not. It means he beat somebody twice, and I'm going to have to go back and look at who he beat twice because, ooh boy, should we shame them? No, he does have a good team, but I think the last week he hasn't played well. I haven't looked at his roster, so I don't know why it's as low as 171 in that picture, but I just got a feeling Allen's got to pull it together. Now, Allen does have a little issue with some injury as well as COVID himself, but he has a higher projection. I'm just kind of going with the numbers at this point.
Yeah, Mario doesn't have a kicker in slot because he had Butker, but I really like the 2 matchups of Herbert versus Houston and Los Angeles Chargers defense versus Houston. I just really like those on his side.
You are not wrong. You're not wrong. I will say that. I'm staring at the matchup now. I had to see it. You're not wrong, and it's only just a kicker that's missing from his lineup. But I
Mhm.
really do like, and I gotta say, James Robinson against the Jets for Mixon. That's a really good matchup. I'm not so fond of the Metcalf versus Chicago. Prescott at Washington should be good. Mixon versus Buffalo or Baltimore. Mixon versus
That's
Baltimore is going to be a little rough.
that's a division game too. Yeah, I don't think that's
Yeah.
going to be too good for him.
But
You
Kansas
know.
City defense versus Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh, I mean, Big Ben's pulling something out of a hat, not sure what, but sometimes he pulls out these wins that we don't expect. But their defense is really falling apart right now.
Yep, that's kind of exactly. That's hit or miss right there.
Yeah.
So I really like a couple of Mario's matchups more, and he's got a ton of questionable on Mixon
Can,
Brigade's
can
side.
I make a call? Can I make a call? With that kicker in, it'll be more even out, and I like it. I'd like
Yeah.
to say this is game of the week. And it's the most ridiculous thing because it's our fifth and sixth place. It literally means nothing. Game of the week because it'll be the best game to watch.
It is. I think it's going to come down to the closest. I agree with you.
There will be a Purple Heart in that game. Somebody's going to
Yeah.
be heartbroken.
Yeah. Well, besides me.
Yeah. Well, me if I lose. Oh my God, if I lose, I'm heartbroken. I got to be honest.
I know.
I'm going to
I'm
crawl into
already
a ball.
after what my team went through last week with all the COVID that I've got and injuries I've got. I'm already planning to lose if I pull this off.
Hey,
I
this
can't
is
believe
first
it.
week. This is my first week in the playoffs. I got that bye and I got lucky. What's worse than going 13-1 and then losing your first week?
That's true. I can name something.
Yeah.
Losing in the first round of the playoffs to a team that has only won 3 games this year.
Yeah.
That hurts too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, start some voodoo, start some dancing, little magic.
Uh,
I mean, he doesn't
Come
know how to do it, so you
on,
can do it.
waivers.
There you
Yeah,
go. There you go. Yeah, I made sure I set mine before this podcast. So,
yeah, me
all
too.
right, we got some great matchups, and hopefully they all pan out really nice. And we have some fun next week. So, thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to write into the show. We are here to help you with those championship runs. ffwc23@gmail.com or @war_fantasy on Twitter. Tune in next week to see who marches further into those playoffs and who falls behind. Who will be our Bronze Star? Who will be the Purple Heart? And who will be our next manager MIA? Thanks for marching with us, and as always,
Stay vigilant, soldiers.